loves. Today I am experimenting a bit and I think I fucked it up with the dots under my eyes, but fuck it, let's go. Through error to winning. Winning, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. So, anywho, it's kind of hot here, but I don't want to only wear this because then I'm gonna look really naked. I might or might not be wearing old grandmother's corset bra from 50s, but I don't know, it seemed cool. Kim K wears that shit, I'ma wear that shit, and the makeup today is inspired by 1700s hoes, so you guys are welcome. I don't know, I bought a bunch of shit and I just wanted to like preview it on my face, and it happened to be all at the same time, and that wasn't a good idea, so that's what we're getting. It looks like I'm crying tears of silver. Those could kill a werewolf, girl. So yesterday I had a really bad day, and I just wanted to take a moment to, before this video, to really, from the bottom of my heart, really thank you guys and thank all the bitchlings for the support and for letting me have this space to also rant and rave and show my like the other side of my life outside YouTube. And all your guys' support really helped me yesterday when I had one of the worst days of my recovery process, but I'm back on track, eating normally and doing things, and I'm not gonna give up. It was just a small kind of like setback, and what we do with setbacks usually is we move on, so let's move on with the video too. But I just wanted to thank you guys, okay? And that was a cliche. I don't know how to say thanks to people, it's kind of hard for me, okay? But you guys know I appreciate you a ton. But today I wanted to give you guys something witchy related again, because I just love doing that shit. No fucking way. But anyway, so today we are going to talk about spirit guides. Ooh, interesting. Not everybody in Wicca realm has a spirit guide or believes in spirit guides. I do, and I have two. So I actually got to know my spirit guides by doing meditation. This kind of meditation that's actually like a guided meditation to find your spirit guides. And spirit guide is basically something that you work with in your mind's eye in meditations, for example, that helps you to get insight and answers. And shamans use spirit guides quite a lot. They're usually animals, or some people have like even like unicorns or like dragons or anything. It can be basically anything. It can also be a human being, but they are usually beings of light that guide you in your meditations to find some answers. Some people believe that they are part of our own subconscious, or this kind of form of our own subconscious mind, and we just work with it, and it's a visualizational tool. And I'm more prone to leaning towards that kind of, but I'm not completely sure. So anyway, they are usually animals or something, and you can connect to your spirit guides too, and I'm gonna tell you how to do that today. So this is gonna be exciting. So I have two. I have a Arctic fox, and I asked the names of my like these animal spirit guides in the meditation I had, so I don't question it. The first name that popped into my head when I asked the Arctic fox is, it said Falael. So I don't know if that's even a real name, but it said Falael, so I'm like, okay, that's Falael. So I have an Arctic fox called Falael. It's a male Arctic fox. And then there's a male wolf called Roll that has a distinct M pattern of black in its fur in the back of its neck. So those two are the ones that I usually see in my guided meditation or like my trance meditations when I ask questions about my life, and they help me find the answers that I wouldn't otherwise. Usually when I get to them, I do this visualizational exercise. I have a certain exercise that I do when I go into almost trance state. I usually listen to drum music or something else because I can't drum while I'm doing like a meditation, and I usually lay on my back in a comfortable position for this. You can do it also sitting down. But then I start to, because when I go into the trance state and I'm connected to the spirit realm, I always imagine the veil or visualize the veil as a the water. Like it looks like the face of water, like the part, and I visualize myself floating through the water underneath the water. And that's how I get into the trance state, usually, where I work with spirit guides, where I work with the deities, where I do everything basically, and where I'm planning on doing hedge riding too. So in that state, I visualize myself getting completely relaxed and hitting the water surface and going underneath the water, fully submerged and sinking into the like depths of the water. And it's usually like a long way, like 10 kilometers down or something in that like dark watery space. And then at the like end of that place in my meditation, there's usually this kind of ice cave. And when I get there, I can stop floating and I can breathe usually in that meditation. So I usually just step into the ice cave that's underneath the water, and that's usually where Falael is, so I can always connect to him that way. So that's an easy way to do it. So basically it's a visualizational tool, and I actually didn't think about Arctic foxes, and I don't know why Falael is an Arctic fox. I've never had a fascination to them or anything. It just happened to be that when I kind of asked in my meditation, Falael popped into my head with that place that I just recalled to you guys or told about. We were in the ice cave and I asked it to show me how to get further on my path, and Falael led me through this labyrinth of ice cave, and there were these tight spaces I had to go through, and I was sure I was gonna get stuck, but I knew that I had to follow the Arctic fox to get to the other side, and that's where I saw also Roll on the other side of the ice cave where there was like sunshine and things. So there's even though I see the veil as this kind of like water surface, underneath it there's kind of like this whole other realm or world, this kind of visualizational place. You could say it's the mind's eye basically. So that's where I work with spirits and spirit guides. So it is in an imaginative place basically. And how you can use spirit guides is by asking them protection. You can ask them questions while meditating, and they will usually show you something that can help you. So then there's the kind of like totem that you can also see in a meditation, and that's like a different thing. That's something that's not a reoccurring theme. It's like Falael might lead me to a owl, and that owl is totem because I don't see it all the time. It just means that I can learn something from an owl that'll help me in this problem that I have in my life. So they are kind of these usually animal helpers that help you discover new things. And the way you can find them is by going into a very deep meditation where you are very relaxed and then asking inside your mind to see your spirit guide. It's quite easy actually if you know how to go into a trance state or into a very deep meditation. Self-hypnosis is something I would recommend. It's an easy way for someone who isn't used to doing that kind of deep relaxations or trances. So guided self-hypnosis is a easy way to go there. So I would recommend that. So getting some of those, you can find those in YouTube actually. They're very helpful. I used to use them when I still couldn't like go into trance states as easily as I can now. I'm really lucky that I can do it now. So yeah, but anyway, so spirit guide is a helper, and they're the beings of light, I believe, that reside in the spirit realm that can help you and have connection to you. And I usually think that we can learn a lot from the spirit helpers. And the totems that we see, I mean, usually when I ask them, they show me a totem or show me a event unfolding, and then I can see like what's my position there or what occurs in that visualization. And it's usually different than me only visualizing it myself, because the images come to me kind of like very randomly. I haven't thought about them before, and they are scenarios that I wouldn't have come up with only by myself. So either it's my subconscious feeding me those, or it's the divine beings of light that's helping me. So I'm not completely sure what it is. I just know that working with spirit guides can really help in many different ways. So, and that's all that matters to me. I just love using them. I love having them. And on my altar space I actually have a small pendant that has a wolf in it, and it is to honor my spirit guides, because I do love working with them quite a lot. And I would recommend this because it's kind of like this easy breezy, kind of a very safe way to start on your Wicca journey can be to work with spirit guides, because they are usually very gentle natured things. They are usually not harmful at all. They are usually something that are quite easy to get to work with. So I would definitely recommend you guys try that. And yeah, so that's all for today's video. I hope you guys liked this. I'm winning back to my regular scheduling, and keep an eye out for the next video, or one of them. When I get it ready to collect all the information, I will be pairing up with other pagans from Wiccan and witches. No wait, pagan and witches Amino. I don't know why I always say Wiccan and witches. Pagan and witches Amino, which is a place for pagans all around different parts of the world to come together and discuss things. It's an app, it's free, you can download it on Android phones, I think, and it is super cool place. You can learn so much from there, you can talk to other people anonymously. It's really cool, I love it. So yeah, I would definitely advise you guys to, if you are not part of Pagan and Witches Amino, please do go there, because it's a great place to learn and discuss. So yeah, so I'm pairing up with some members of that app, and we are actually trying to bring some content to you guys where I'm more interactive with different pagans. So keep an eye out for that video, and I see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!